Right, so quick little intro. We are on our way to Braunton, I think. We're doing the Tarka Trail. We did the south end of the Tarka Trail yesterday, and we are going to do the heading north today. So probably just going to be a scenic one. There's Kirsty, you'll see a bit more of her in a bit. But yeah, it'll be a scenic one because I'll probably just show you what it looks like and keep my trap shut, and it'll be just something nice to look at. Here we go. Well, there we are. Okay, so I'm not exactly too sure.
Fremington Key.
There we go, Fremington. There's a sign over there. I'll show you. There we go. But here we are. We're going to be at the end of our part of the Tarka Trail. It's been all day. We've been proper slow biking it. We've been taking probably about 4 miles an hour to do this whole thing.
Ooh, that's 6.
6? Well, okay.
6.8.
6.8.
And we've done 14 miles.
14 miles. All right. We didn't start early. We started only about lunchtime. You can see weather's starting to get in a little bit. So we are going to call it quits on our Tarka Trail here. And we're going to, well, hopefully there's a little shop over there. We're going to fill up our water bottles, and then we are going to turn around and head exactly back the way we came. And that is going to be our Tarka Trail adventure for this year or this time. And I think we definitely want to do it again, and then do it properly, kind of all the way, trying to get to Barnstable, kind of get to Braunton, yeah, all of that. There's another 3 miles to Barnstable, but we're going to turn around here and go back, because we still got to get all the way back home again.
The weather's looking a bit
and
iffy.
it's starting to get a bit iffy there. So I hope you enjoyed it. Otherwise, do your thing, and we'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.
Bye.